Hey guys, how's it going? The Terminator here for another fantastic DEI Impera video. Today, I'm playing a head-to-head match with Imperator Romanorum. He will be the Seleucid Empire, and I'm going to be Egypt in a really interesting match here that won't take too long. It'll be a quick kind of highlight video of our first match together. He will be the Seleucid Empire, and I'm going to be Egypt in this head-to-head. We've got a few rules as well. We've got a 15 trade pact limit with other factions. We're going to have a limit of 5 allies or satrapies as well with other factions. And like to top it off, which I think is pretty fair, is a 5-turn buffer. So between each other, we're not going to be attacking each other in the first 5 turns of the campaign. So it'll be a short campaign. Basically, the idea is we have to take out each other's capitals and destroy each other, basically to win in any way possible. And it's gonna be an interesting one. We've had a few practice campaigns already, and he's pretty much wiped my face with the floor. But I've learned a lot, and I haven't, personally got a ton of experience with online matches, online campaigns. But this should be super interesting. This will be the first of a series of head-to-heads, guys. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do like the video, and obviously subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and drop your thoughts or questions in the comment below. But more importantly, if you want to have a head-to-head as well, this is a shout out to Imperator for coming to me about this, but if you want to have a head-to-head, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm usually quite responsive, and we'll get together and do one as well. Why not? All right, let's get this started. All right, guys, so the campaign has started. We are Egypt, and Imperator Romanorum is the Seleucid Empire. Lots to do here. Man, the graphics always amaze me because I'm using Reshade for this. But yeah, so we are Egypt. We have a lot to do. Just before I get started, I want to just mention that there are a few other rules, and there are a few mods that we're using as well. So check out the description for the mods that we're using that are kind of tailored to making head-to-head a bit easier. So the first is fewer armies, more edicts, which just means that the AI can't spam you with armies as much. Kind of enables us to play this on hard because of that. It means that the number of armies that we have on the map is a bit more controlled as well, and fragile. So if I lose an army and it's completely wiped, it's a bit more difficult and painful for me to build it up and go back into the fray. So that's just something that makes the campaign a bit more harder and narrower. The others that we're using here are no agents. So that's part of the rule as well. We're not playing with any agents, which basically means that if we've got fog of war, and if we've got agents, we can see through that fog of war. So we don't want to be able to do that. I think to make it as realistic as possible, we'll just the idea is we don't have any agents to be able to go in and see what army they have, the composition of the army, and prepare. It's more of a case of anticipating what your opponent will build from an army point of view. And then the final mod here is what is the final mod? Yeah, so our final mod here that we're using is positive Imperium. So that basically means we don't have to worry about the political side of things as much. We're using positive Imperium to just, as we're growing, we can just have some more positive bonus effects that help us get along with the campaign, makes it a bit quicker rather than, being hindered by those changes. So, yeah, we are Egypt. We've got a few cities here that we start off with, a few armies as well. I'm going to start sending this army towards the Kyrenike over here. And actually, I'm going to try and take them out. I'm going to try and take Agula and Kyrene pretty quickly with this army. And focus the one over here by Jerusalem on the Seleucid Empire. So let's take a look at what buildings we can build first. I want to get a supply chain going here as soon as possible. So I'm going to get that up. And then over in this province, Jerusalem is fine. I'm not quite worried about that. Tyros is going to be important. So I'm just going to build that up a little bit with a more of a garrison is what I'm thinking. Obviously with the muster field as well, so I can recruit in this province some better units. Yes, so let's see what units we can actually recruit here now. So we've got some phalangitae, which is good. Got some levies. Judean levies. What do we don't have anything in the way of cavalry just yet, which is what I want. Because as the Seleucid Empire, he's just going to spam a lot of cavalry at me. For now, I've got 3 units of phalangitae. I'm going to make that 4. And then I am... I'm going to get a couple more ranged units here. So I've got slingers and peltasts. I'm going to get 2 units of slingers and 2 units of peltasts in this army. Get that going right away. Then Paratonian. I mean, there's not a whole lot really to do here, but I want to just supplement my income a little bit and food. I'm going to get a harbor over here for now. Let's see. I think a navy is going to be quite important. I don't want him to start spamming me with naval units just yet. Yep, so let's get some naval units in this navy. All right, let's take a look at our diplomacy, guys. So, we've got Athens, who are our good friends.
Be welcome, but may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak.
And the Seleucids, of course. All right, got a decent amount of income boost from that, which is good. Let's get some barracks going as well. That would be really good. How are we doing from a public order point of view? Everything is down, of course, which is, I mean, it's not terrible. I think pretty much the only thing really we need is one of these. And yeah, let's get one in this. Well, let's try and build up some resources, shall we? Still got a lot of money, which is good. Mios Hormos, where are you? You're down here, aren't you? Yep. Actually, no. Let's make you that. No, actually, sorry. What am I doing here? Let's make you, yep. I want to just recruit a navy here. So what we're going to do with them is make our way this way so we can meet some more factions for a trade agreement. And actually, I'm going to just do that with this navy as well before time runs out. All right, that's all I need to do. Whew. That was a lot in one turn, actually. Oh, that navy is moving. That's why. All right, let's see what happens at the next turn, guys. Hey, guys. All right, so let's start moving this navy down towards the Saudi Arabian Peninsula here. Oh, it's going very slow. All right. Fair enough. Let's also move this navy over towards Rome. I want to be able to start a trade agreement with Rome, which would be really good. I think we've already met Carthage. We have, right? Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've got a trade pact with them. Nice, nice, nice. I also totally forgot we have a city here, CD, which is a bit funny. Actually, it made me think, I wonder if it would be interesting to get this army up to Cide and flank around to take Antioch straight away. That could end this game really, really quickly. which is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to start recruiting a couple more units here. Just to, yeah, just because, like, I think it'd be really, really interesting to move to be able to take this army over to C-Day and then flank around. Take Tarsos in a surprise move while I move an army up here and just whack Antioch in the face. That would be really, really, really cool, actually. Yeah, so, I need a few alliances now. That's kind of what I'm working to do. I think Lydia would be a good alliance to have. And I think the Nabateans down here would be good too. Nice little buffer between me and these Seleucid satrapies. So let's go for that one first.
Be welcome. You have my full attention. My ears await your words as willing slaves.
Oh, they really don't want to be allies with me. Come on, mate. Thought we were friends. 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 I'm not going to give you my money. Defensive alliance, maybe? Offer... Okay, that's not too bad. See if they go for it. Yeah, they have. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's... Maybe they'll go for the
of my household are
alliance
yours to
now.
enjoy. First, though, the necessary burdens of diplomacy.
No, they won't. Okay, that's fine. I've achieved some measure of alliance here, which is fine. Now let's see if Lydia will go for it.
Greetings, my friend. You
Oh, they're a
have my ear for
satrapy.
your
Of course, they're a satrapy of the Seleucid Empire. I forget. Okay, that's fine. If I can come around here and meet some of the factions over here and try and get an alliance from them, that might be a good move to do. Might also actually be good to come around Anatolia here into the Black Sea and try and get a couple alliances there. That would be an interesting move indeed. But first, we're going to meet Rome, get that trade pact going, and see what else we can get up to over there. From a building point of view, I'd say we're in a good place. I don't want to build up too many of my main cities, just because I don't want to lose out on food, really. Let's build up some farms here. That would be good. And ammonium, I think, will probably... Yeah, public order is a problem here, so I'm just going to build that up there as well. That's fine. Okay, just to recap, what... I need an alliance. What would be good? I mean, swaying Lydia away from the Seleucids would be really, really cool. Maybe if I can send character to them. You know what? Let's get married, bro. Yay. All right, you, diplomatic mission to Lydia. Yes. Nice. See what we get. Maybe we'll get a city. Who knows? All right. We've got this army getting a few archers. I need to get some access to some cavalry units here. That would be really good. Also gonna... No, I'm gonna wait on that for now. Alexandria is my capital. I need to build up that main city in case it gets attacked, but that's more of a concern for later in the campaign. All right, I think that's gonna be the end of our turn, guys. I'll see you at the top of the next one. Oh, right after I issue an edict. What do we have here? So, mercenary hiring costs. I mean, 15% tax rate is pretty big. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't think... Yeah, this is a fully fledged province as well. Wow, public order is low in this place. What do I have to... Yeah, let's do this. It'll give us some more growth as well, which is probably a good thing here. All right, that's the end of our turn. It is indeed. All right, I'll see you guys at the top of the next one. All right, guys, welcome back. So, my newly wedded wife has been killed by the Lydians for inappropriate diplomatic actions, which is ridiculous, actually. Pretty unfortunate. It's just ridiculous. My wife got killed, like, within a year. But we're pretty close to meeting Rome, so, I think they've got a city right here. Yep, there you go. So we've met Rome. Let's try and get trade pact with them.
My salutations and the good wishes of the Senate and people to you and yours. Of what would you speak? Roman
Hello,
favor is
salutations.
sold nor bought with your coin.
Give me some money, Rome. All right, nice.
Your words have Roman honesty about
So we've
them
got-
and are fair and just.
We've got a
willingly
nice
accept
trade
your offer.
pact with Rome. That's going to bring in a nice income.
Your words are loaded with wisdom and foresight.
Yes,
The
we've
Senate will
got
truly see
more
you in a
from
favorable
that
light.
way as well. I wonder if we can ally them. Come on, Rome. You know you want to be in alliance. Come on, mate. Just do it. Just fucking do it, mate. Go on. Oh, god damn it, Rome. All right, so we met Rome. That's awesome. Oh, actually, I think we might have met Epirus as well. We have indeed.
We are not known as patient people.
Nice. All right, how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we've got 11 trade agreements, which is a pretty good start, actually. Let's see, what's the value?
Wisdom is not welcome.
The value?
Be like a
Not
spear.
much. I'm not gonna do a trade pact with you. No, thank you. What I am gonna do though is I'm going to intercept. Oh, no, actually, I don't want to declare war. No, I can't declare war against them just yet. No, I'm going to move over to Massilia, actually. If I can get to Massilia, that's going to be an even better trade pact because they're a rich, rich nation. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do there. And then kind of worried about these guys. I want to have a non-aggression with the Nasamones.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come, sit. Enjoy the pleasures of my home, and let us find accord.
Excellent.
I accept. When two ride on the
Yes,
same
they
camel,
want a trade
they
agreement as
become
well.
better friends. Or, they slit each other's throats.
No slitting of throats today now, Nasamones. But I will take your money. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Krenike is actually starting to like me.
But may Athena strike us all
Which
dumb
is
if we
nice.
speak anything but
But
truth in
how-
our deliberations.
This isn't worth it either. But yeah. Let's just keep that as it is. All right. We're up to 12 trade agreements now. I'm gonna move this army over. What do we want to do here? I really like the idea of actually having that army move up to Side and then flanking around towards Imperator's lands. I think that'd be really cool. Be an interesting move that he might not expect. Can I actually? No, I can't. I can't raise another navy, which is unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Let's just... I'm going to just keep building this army here. We'll move him up to Tyros. And let's get a few cheap units to fill this army out. Let's get Syrian levies. They're pretty much the same. Yeah, we'll get a couple of these just to fill out some of the flanks and be able to flank around armies as well. It's just really easy, like securing flanks kind of units. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this army here. I'm just gonna see if possibly we can get a navy here and move up through into C-Day. That would be really cool. And then I need to think about the alliances. We've got 4 potential alliances here. I've got a satrapy here and a defensive alliance. So it's just something I need to think about. Carthage, maybe? I mean, would Carthage even come to my aid if I went to war with the Seleucid Empire? These guys are being a bit of a poop heads.
Balhamun bless you, my friend. You are most welcome.
No, I don't want to go for Carthage, no. Even though they're good friends for some reason. I don't want to go for it. I'm just going to move this navy down around here. I'm going to meet a faction here. I'm going to meet another one here. I think this is the Maria Samragia region here. Let's just check, actually. How is Imperator doing with his satrapies? So, Aravia, Lydia, Parsa, Zranka, Asagarta, and Parthava. Okay, so Bactria, Moria, Samragia are 2 factions that are just here, and Parthia. They're just along here. If I can meet them in the next like 4 turns and try and get some alliances out of that side of the world, that would be really, really helpful. Help me counter the Seleucid threat. Okay, cool. Is there anything else I want to do here? Maybe I can recruit a couple of cheap units here. Because nothing is cheap. I need to get to that next. Okay, next turn. All right, guys. That's going to be the end of our turn here. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I'll see you at the top of the next one. All right, guys. Welcome back. It is turn 6 in the campaign now. And we've successfully met a few more factions up in Anatolia, including Nicomedia. Sign up. I'm going to move my navy up over here as well to meet Colchis and a couple of the other factions here. Over here in the Arabian Peninsula, we've met a couple as well, established some trade pacts here, and it's good. It's good. We've expanded our horizons a bit. Our income is doing really well. I've just brought basically the tax rate down a little bit because the public order is a little bit out of control in the Egyptian provinces. But the main issue here is Imperator Romanorum has gone on the offensive, so he's built up an army. He's recruiting in another one, and he's got his navy under recruitment over there as well. So they're going to move in to attack Tyros. So the next turn is going to be a big battle. So I've calculated the numbers actually of units. It's going to be probably about 40 of their units versus 33 of mine, including the garrison, which is going to be difficult. It's going to be a little bit spicy. Just to offset some of that, I'm going to increase my income a little bit, and I'm going to hire some mercenaries here and flank around, possibly try and intercept at least that back army there, but we'll see what happens. That's going to be the end of our turn here, guys, though. So let's see what happens. Big battle coming up.
I bring the greetings and good wishes of my people. Let us reason together in friendship, I hope.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want, Imperator?
Not much. Just your capital city.
What's great is when you started the diplomatic thing, the message was, I bring good greetings and the best wishes of my people. And I'm like, no, you don't.
No, I don't. I just don't want to fight Nabatea.
Haha, right.
There's no way I can avoid that.
Nope.
Nope. Okay then, what can I do? Well, war it is.
I have offered sacrifice to Ares in the hope of a short war.
All right, guys. So basically what I'm trying to do is just harass their missile infantry, basically. If I can just do some of that, and I don't want to get too close though. Those cavalry are getting hit a little bit. Basically, the idea is I'm gonna lock them down. What the hell is going on here? I'm struggling. Ah, why? Why? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Let's keep these guys busy. Oh gosh. Oh, this is totally weird. The general's totally getting steamrolled now as well. God, some classic mistakes here. Just need to... Oh, my right flank is totally fallen as well. Oh my god, this is totally falling apart. Oh. Take a look at this. See, that's what I need to be doing more of. Why am I just committing my cavalry into a fight and not, like, charging them? That's what they're good for. Man, some of these lessons that I know already, I'm just not remembering, which is stupid. Ugh. All right, guys. Well, that was fair dues to Imperator. That was a pretty decisive defeat. Damn. That was really stupid. Oh well.
I brought a lot of missiles, I guess.
Yeah, you brought a lot of missiles. I mean, that wasn't even the problem, though. I did a few. All right, guys. So with that, we've lost Tyros in a very decisive battle for Imperator, and good for him. I mean, he played everything well. He had that really big charge with his elephants, and Fair dues. That was excellent work from him. I could try and defend from Jerusalem, but to be honest, I mean, he's got 28 units there. It's gonna take me a few turns to build up another army, and I'm not very hopeful to defend the city, really. Yeah, I'll try and get Nabatea to help me and bring an army up for us. That would be really good. But in the meantime, I'm just basically gonna start a new army here from scratch. It's the best thing that I can do at the moment.
My lord, get to it, man. March.
Let's see here. Let's get some hoplites to start with, and those missile cavalry as well. And then I want the bowmen. Let's get the Egyptian bowmen in the mix as well. If we can build an army, at least I might be able to defend Alexandria, my capital, at this point. And the campaign ends if you lose your capital, so I don't want that to happen. If I can beat his armies here and move up to take Antioch, that'd be great. I might actually even get a navy to just go straight for it.
Egypt asks much of its servants.
There's Trapezus. Let's see what Trapezus is up to. I mean, they're pretty weak. Oh, we've met Pontus, though. That would be good. Pontus is also kind of weak. You know what? I'm probably not gonna meet many people here anymore, so let's disband these guys. Gonna try and get a trade pact
Welcome.
with
I throw open the
Trapezus.
doors to you
Just
and
get a
bid
bit
you
more money.
enjoy our talks. Your gold would be well spent by my people, but they would remember where it came from and be ashamed.
Wait, what? Wasn't the likelihood high just now? All right, no, I'm not gonna do that if I can't get a little bit of money out of it. Let's do Muscat.
I greet you in my master's feared name. Speak in...
No, I've got trade agreement with their enemies, so I don't want that. Let's do Bithynia. Let's try them.
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will
They're
listen with interest
probably
to
the
all you have to
weakest
say.
people I could... You know what? Nope. All right, let's see here. Let's get rid of this navy as well. I don't need it. With the next turn, I'll be able to start a navy here in Alexandria as well. And that will help me at least be able to defend Alexandria. And then once we hopefully beat his armies back, we can just move straight up to Antioch and take it. I don't want him building it up any more than he has. And he is. So I need to get up there and take it. It's going to be my only move really at this point. But yeah, that's the end of our turn here, guys. I'll see you... Hold on. I wonder if I'd be better off. No, I'm not really. You know what? Let's move him deeper.
The gods guide my footsteps.
Yep. All right. I'll see you at the next turn, guys. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, welcome back. A lot has happened since we've lost Tyros. I've managed to start that navy here as well, and we're recruiting some more units for our new army led by Kyriakos at Alexandria. Nabatea, unfortunately, has decided to make peace with Imperator, which is probably a good move by them, because the further south he moves, Petra probably would have been a target, a good city to have, actually, before he moves on to finish me. But I've also put my army here, the Pride of Sekhmet, into a raiding stance as well. I think what I might do is, if they start moving south, further south. I might move them back and just maybe even just snipe Tyros, take it out from right under his nose. That'd be a lot of fun. But let's see what happens. That's kind of the current state of things. Spent all my money. I don't have any more alliances, which kind of sucks because a good alliance could shift the balance of this game. God, I'm losing my voice. But no, of course not.
You have my attention. Now, do not try.
Of course not. Everybody basically doesn't like me, which sucks. If I could have made what am I saying? If I could have made contact with Bactria, I might have had a nice ally in them, but that's not happening. So yeah, overall kind of a tough campaign, but we'll see where it goes. Basically, the idea is Imperator will move his army, his navy down towards Alexandria. He will attack me, and that will be the final battle here. The big battle to defend my capital city. It's built up. It's got a nice nice garrison here as well. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be the end of the turn here, guys. I'll see you at the top of the next one. He's bringing up his elephants into the fray right through my gates. Oh god, this is going to be brutal. Come on, guys. If these archers can take them out, I'm going to be so happy. This is a done deal. I mean, it was going to be a tough defense anyway. I didn't have exactly any sort of superiority in any way. So, we're in a bit of a pickle now, guys. A lot has changed in the last few turns since our big battle at Tyros. We've lost Salami to a rebellion, as well as Diospolis in the south. Imperator has managed to come down and take Mios Hormos as well with another full stack army. And we've also just lost Paratonian to the Kareniki to our west. So things are looking quite bleak and dire. But just to end the campaign here in the next couple turns, I'm going to go for a last battle here with Imperator. We're going to go face to face on the battlefield. What the hell, man? All right, as you can see, not ideal so far, but it's a lot better than the last game. I think I'm making some decent progress on their flanks in the infantry, and I've still got missile superiority. So if I can just make use of that, then I'll have a good time. Basically, I'll have a much easier time of this. All right. Actually, he
man.
damn. GG, dude. GG. Wow. I think you could have.
I guess.
Sorry?
Not enough missiles, I guess.
Yeah, I think my missiles. I kind of
No,
like.
my missiles.
Yeah. I know. I was just saying. I think putting my missiles in that flank there was probably a good thing. And yeah. I think if you had more missiles, you would have definitely had an easier time. But no, that was good. Oh my god, I won a battle against you, dude. What the hell?
I mean, yeah, the second army has the, the good units. These are just, if you notice, most of them are mercenaries.
Yeah. All right, so that was the end of our campaign, guys. A big it was a short one, but it was a really interesting one. I think from just the setup of things, Egypt versus the Seleucid Empire is always a really fun campaign to play. And the battles are really good fun as well. I think as a pretty much first time head to head, I could have done some things better, but I've been learning the more we've been playing Imperator. So hopefully the next time will be more challenging for you. But how did you enjoy it, man?
So I would like to thank you for playing with me. It's really hard to find someone who enjoys multiplayer campaigns. It was really fun. I enjoyed it really much. The setup is, Rome 2 is a great game, and Divide and Impera is an excellent mode. I recommend it to everybody, and I really enjoy your videos, your guidelines, and again, thank you for playing with me this multiplayer campaign, man.
Thanks, dude. No, thank you. It's been really eye-opening, to be honest. Like I never, a lot of Total War players and myself included, I've pretty much just been playing the AI, so it's a lot more fun and different to play against the player. So thank you for playing with me.
I mean, who doesn't like a challenge, right? And who is better than a human instead of AI? Which the AI is not really smart, so everybody knows that.
Exactly.
So yes, absolutely, playing a human player is fun, and I like these short campaigns really much.
Yeah, definitely. That's a lot of fun. All right. Well, what do you think I could have done better then? I mean, I think there were a few key moments where, like within the battles, for example, where I could have done a few things a bit better. But I think overall, from a campaign perspective, I set up those trade lines, those trade routes that we talked about last time. I really focused on, trying to get some cheap but decent units, I think, in my army. So yeah, what do you recommend? What are your top recommendations in terms of how I could have done that better?
So firstly, I would like to mention that you did an excellent job with the trade agreements. I can tell that you had a lot of trade agreements, and you tried to max out what we agree on in the beginning, which was 15. And it's really important in the campaign to have these trade agreements, because most of your income will be based on trade instead of taxes. And in terms of what you could have done better, I guess, and that's a guess, I'm assuming that you start recruiting from the turn 1, right?
Yeah, I did actually.
So yeah, so although I didn't have any spies on you, I could tell that you did that because I noticed that you had a lot of public order issues from the second, third turn, and which I don't know if you noticed, but I never had any province under 0 public order.
Yeah, I did notice actually. Yeah.
So yeah, I did that by lowering the taxes, which it seemed weird. But in the AI, you want to do that for 2 reasons. First is public order, and the second is population. So population will give you more income eventually. And when you lower the taxes and you increase the public order, you gain an extra 8% of tax rate and 6 growth per turn, which is not big, but it's better than nothing, obviously. And when you have very low public order, I guess you lose something about around 15%. So there is a gap, 20% extra. So if you have, so that's a big deal. And at the same time, when you have lower public order, you can easily have a rebellion if the enemy player sack or raise or even loot a province. as I did in your as I did in Tyros. So in Tyros and Jerusalem, I just sacked the place.
Yeah.
So you had an rebellion at Salamis. So I didn't have to go at Salamis, right?
Mm,
And
yeah.
another thing maybe you could have done better instead of maybe expanding Jerusalem from turn 1. So because Jerusalem is the key point that allows me to go to Alexandria. So basically, I cannot take Alexandria if I don't take Jerusalem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Obviously, I could just go through the sea, but that would be a bit dangerous to put my men on boats because Egypt have a small advantage on the sea. So yeah, I don't think that would be ideal. And yeah, maybe you could have a bit more of defensive allies, like people around you, and maybe we can go to point 3, if you like, to analyze a bit of the situation in Egypt.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the Nabateans were a good defensive alliance for a bit, but yeah, you're right. I think part of why I was trying to, I was trying to send some of my ships basically around Anatolia and then up the, coast of the Arabian Peninsula to find a couple of more factions I could get defensive alliances out of. But yeah, I wasn't sure exactly who to do that with, and obviously none of them really were going for a defensive alliance, so it was a bit tough to do that at the beginning.
So yeah, what I will have done, so analyzing the whole situation from the point 1, I will focus on 3 things. The first one, I will have in my mind that Salamis, Jerusalem, and obviously Alexandria are the key cities. So Alexandria, for the obvious reason, is the capital and the capital of your empire. Jerusalem is the key to go in the province of Egypt, as I mentioned, and Salamis, because you can actually use Salamis to invade Antiochia with your ships. And obviously Salamis has a trade good, which is really powerful because it will boost your trade income significantly.
Okay.
So the first thing you should have done is to create a military RAF in Salamis and try to garrison as much as possible Jerusalem, and maybe build a deposit. There's a deposit building that allows you to be under siege for more than 6 turns, if I remember right, and reduces the losses due to attrition.
Okay. Right.
So yeah, and then maybe I will just focus on making Kyrenike more happy with me, Nabatea, Knossos, and Rhodos. So these 4 are key to your survival. If you had like a defensive alliance with Knossos and Rhodos, and for example, you could, instead of taking money from them, ask them for a defensive alliance and a trade agreement, and that way you can have an extra 2 fleets for free.
Okay, interesting. Okay, right, yeah, that's a really good point.
Because at least if you can't be successful in land, at least you need to be successful at sea. And at the same time, I wouldn't mind losing Side and Tyros. Side, for example, I will just destroy all the buildings. So even if you take it, it will be a useless province. And Tyros, I wouldn't invest anything over there, not like 0.
Okay.
Because it's so easy to take it, right? It's so far from Alexandria and so close to Palmyra, and Palmyra is a city that starts with a military building. So so it's easy for me, since Antiochia and Palmyra are very close to Tyros. It's easy for me to just go over there and smash it.
Right.
Another thing maybe you could have tried is to uh, maybe try to send someone around and find the. I don't know if you can see the Kinon of Kinon Galation.
Yeah.
Basically the Galatians. Yeah. So basically, these people hate the Seleucids in the beginning
Yeah.
of the campaign.
Yeah, they
So
do.
maybe
Yeah.
you could have used them against Lydia.
Hmm. Okay.
So yeah, that's the 5 people I would like to engage and not lose at any cost.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of expansion, you don't need any new city. You have exactly what you need. And you definitely should have a big fleet from the beginning, because as you saw, I blockade you. So, and you couldn't do anything about that after a point.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you blockaded my trade, halved. You know, I was at almost 7,000, I think, and then it went down to 3,000, pretty much.
Yes, it's a big loss.
Yeah, it's huge.
Obviously,
huge.
I had to pay. If you lose, for example, 3,000, I had to lose 4,500 for maintaining the fleet.
Yeah.
But at the same, although I lost more money than you, at the same time, I had the fleet, right? So I had something. Although I lost more money, I had something to keep the pressure on you. So you couldn't actually leave Alexandria. Okay, probably I couldn't take it with a fleet, but anyway, the point is, you always had to worry about a fleet that be around there, and maybe I could, for example, if your army was living in Alexandria, then my plan was to take the city next to it, Paretonion, with my fleet.
Yeah.
So so I was waiting when you are going to actually leave the city, just to take the city next to it, and just cause you an extra problem.
Right.
So
right.
That was the main plan. So maybe, maybe about the rules, maybe we should clarify to the audience that the rules are specifically designed, quotes design, for multiplayer. For example, we play on hard instead of normal or very hard, and the reason behind that is very simple. We don't want the AI to be too weak or too powerful, so we can focus on each other instead of randomly the AI attacking us.
Yep,
and
that's right.
we used the submod that doesn't allow us to have any agents, or the AI cannot have any agents, and the reason behind that is to have more suspense. We don't know what's exactly going to happen. So ambushes are a thing right now. You can actually ambush your enemy, which is very cool. And we had fewer armies, and the reason is there is 2 reasons. The AI is weaker, so we can focus on each other, and at the same time we cannot spam stupid units all over the place. We'll have to have some quality, so it's more engaging and more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think the mods altogether, it makes the campaign experience in multiplayer a lot more about like the strategy, not so much about worrying, what your political state is about, how much, your Imperium level is affecting your various factors, metrics, and, not having to worry about other factions really getting all messy in the campaign. It really focuses the experience between you and me, the players, and how they might, employ tactics to win, essentially.
Well said. Exactly. And maybe for the future, I don't know, maybe we can, or maybe you can play with another guy, something like maybe Massalia against Arveni, or maybe you can have Rome against Carthage, although that will take a bit long because there is a sea between Rome and Carthage.
Yeah, true.
Or maybe you can play something like Knossos against Rhodos. There's a submod that allows. There's a mod that allows to play with all functions. Or maybe you can, something in South Arabia. For example, Himar against Masak, which is in Arabia Felix
Yeah.
province.
Yep.
Or maybe if you want something more, standard, maybe you can play Armenia against Bosporus Kingdom,
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting
or
one.
maybe something in Thrace. For example, Thrace against Odyssean Kingdom.
Yep. I think one in Iberia would be interesting as well.
Or in England, maybe. We can play
Yeah, true.
faction, like the North against the South, or or as you mentioned, Iberia is an excellent place to kill each other. Although
Yeah.
you have to be very careful with the Carthaginians.
Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah. All right. Nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, we should. I'm planning on doing this like a weekly or bi-weekly series of head-to-head. So this has been the first one. Thank you for playing with me. And yeah, I mean, if you want to play again in a couple of weeks, that would be awesome. If anyone watching wants to comment below as well about joining in the fun, having a head-to-head with myself or Imperator, then yeah, comment in the comment section below. Let us know. Ask us any questions or thoughts or whatever you want to do out there, guys. But yeah, cool. I mean, that's gonna be the end of our video here, I think. Thank you, Imperator, for today. That was awesome.
Thank you very much. It was a really short and very fun campaign. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone who's watched. Hope you hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a like as always, and hit that subscribe button for more Total War, more head-to-head series as well. It's gonna be exciting. Hopefully, I keep saying this to Imperator every time we play, but hopefully I'll get better and better, and these will be more and more interesting. So I'm excited for the future for this. All right, see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, Imperator.
Thank you. Bye.